I'm going to present the magic book written by Rhonda Byrne in an audio form. The Emerald Tablet, circa 5000 to 3000 BC, said, "By this means you will acquire the glory of the whole world." Rhonda Byrne is dedicating this book to you, saying, "May the magic open up a new world for you and bring you joy for your entire existence. That is my intention for you and for the world." She is also acknowledging all the team members who have helped her in writing this book. She's saying, "When I first sit down to write a book, the creation begins as a joyful yet solitary one. There is just the universe and me. Then, gradually, the circle begins to widen, encompassing more and more people, all of whom contribute their expertise, until finally you're holding the creation of a new book in your hands." The following people were part of the ever widening circle of creation that allowed the magic to reach you. Thank you to my daughters Key, who worked tirelessly side by side with me editing, along with Josh Gould, who contributed his scientific knowledge and research skills to help me unite the discoveries of science with the worlds of knowledge. Thanks to my editor, Cindy Black from Beyond Words, for her straightforward editing approach and probing questions, which have made me a better writer. Thanks to Nick George for his creative vision, which captured the magic to the interior graphics and the front cover. To Shamus Horry and Carla Thornton at Gozo Media, thanks for the final production of the graphics and the layout of the book. Thanks to the secret team who helped me take a new book into the world and who are the backbone of my work. In particular, my sister, Jan Child, who heads up the entire publishing team, and Ria Kerr, who heads up our colossal creative team, Paul Harrington, and my sister Glenda Bell, who teamed up with photographer Raphael Clappertrick and the rest of our team to create the magical pictures in this book. And thanks to the other secret team members whose behind the scene work is invaluable: Don Zick, Mark O'Connor, Mike Gardner, Lori Sharapov, Corey Johansing, Charlie, Peter Byrne, and my daughter Helly. Thank you to my publishers, Artria Books and Simon and Shutters, to Carolyn Reddy, Judith Kerr, Darlene DeLoe, Twist Fan, James Perwin, Kimberly Goldstein, and Isolot Sor. I'm blessed to have such an amazing team of people. Thank you to Angel Martin Willows for his spiritual guidance, love, and wisdom, to my sister Pauline Vernon, and my dearest friends and family for their continued support and enthusiasm for my work. And with the deepest gratitude to those great human beings of centuries ago who discovered the truths of life and who left their written words so that we might discover them at exactly the right time. That indefinable life-changing moment when we have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Thank you. Do you believe in magic? Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. These are the words by a writer, Roald Dahl. Remember when you were a child and you looked at life in total wonder and awe. Life was magical and exciting, and the smallest things were utterly thrilling to you. You were fascinated by the frost on the grass, a butterfly flittering through the air, or any strange leaf or rock on the ground. You were full of excitement when you lost a tooth, because It meant the tooth fairy would be coming that night, and you would count down the days to that magical night of Christmas. Even though you had no idea how Santa Claus could get to every child in the world in one night, somehow he did it, and he never let you down. Reindeer could fly, there were fairies in the garden, pets were like people, toys had personalities, dreams came true, and you could touch the stars. Your heart was full of joy, your imagination knew no limits, and you believed that life was magical. There is an exquisite feeling many of us had as children that everything is good, that every day promises more excitement and adventure, and that nothing could ever thwart your joy for the magic of it all. But somehow, as we grew into adults, responsibilities, problems, and difficulties took their toll on us. We became disillusioned, and the magic we once believed in as children faded and disappeared. It's one of the reasons why, as adults, we love to be around children, so that we can experience that feeling we once had, even if it's just for a moment. I'm here to tell you that the magic you once believed in is true, and it's the disillusioned adult perspective of life that is false. The magic of life is real, and it's as real as you are. In fact, life can be far more wondrous than you ever thought it was a child, and more breathtaking, awe inspiring, and exciting than anything you had seen before. When you know what to do to bring both forth the magic, you will live the life of your dreams. Then you will wonder how you ever could have been given up in believing in the magic of life. You may not see reindeer fly, but you will see the things you have always wanted appearing before your eyes, and you will see the things you have dreamt of for so long suddenly happening. You will never know exactly how everything weaved together for your dreams to come true, because magic works in the invisible realm, and that's the most thrilling part. Are you ready to experience the magic again? Are you ready to be filled with awe and wonder every day like when you were a child? Get ready for the magic. Our adventure begins 2000 years ago, when life-changing knowledge was hidden within a sacred text. A great mystery is revealed. The following passage comes from the Gospel of Matthew in the Holy Scriptures, and it has mystified, confused, and been misunderstood by many people over the centuries. Whoever has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. You have to admit that when you read the passage, it appears unjust, as it seems to be saying that the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer. But there is a riddle to be solved in this passage, a mystery to uncover, and when you know it, a new world will have opened up for you. The answer to the mystery that has eluded so many for centuries is in one hidden word: gratitude. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. By the revelation of one hidden word, a cryptic text is made crystal clear. 2000 years have passed since those words were recorded, but they are as true today as they were ever. If you don't take the time to be grateful, you will never have more, and what you do have, you will lose. And the promise of the magic that will happen with gratitude is in these words: if you are grateful, you will be given more, and you will have an abundance. From the Quran, the promise of gratitude is equally empathetic. And remember, when God proclaimed, "If you are grateful, I will give you more. But if you are ungrateful, verily my punishment is indeed severe." It doesn't matter what religion you follow or whether you are religious or not. These words from the Holy Scriptures and the Quran apply to you and your life. They are describing a fundamental law of science and of the universe. It's universal law. Gratitude operates through a universal law that governs your whole life. According to the law of attraction, who governs all the energy in our universe, from the formation of an atom to the movement of the planets, like attracts like. It's because of the law of attraction that the cells of every living creature are held together, as well as the substance of every material object. In your life, the law operates on your thoughts and feelings because they are energy too. And so, whatever you think, whatever you feel, you attract to you. If you think, "I don't like my job, I haven't got enough money, I can't find a perfect partner, I can't pay my bills, I think I'm coming down with something, he or she doesn't appreciate me, I don't get along with my parents, my child is a problem, my life is a mess, or my marriage is in trouble," then you must attract more of those experiences. But if you think about what you are grateful for, like, "I love my job, my family is very supportive, I had the best vacation, I feel amazing today, I got the biggest tax refund ever," or "I had a great weekend camping with my son," and you sincerely feel the gratitude, the law of attraction says you must attract more of those things into your life. It works in the same way as metal being drawn to a magnet. Your gratitude is magnetic, and the more gratitude you have, the more abundance you magnetize. It is universal law. You will have heard sayings like, "Whatever goes around comes around. You reap what you sow, and you get what you give." Well, all of those sayings are describing the same law, and they are also describing a principle of the universe that the great scientist Sir Isaac Newton discovered. Newton's scientific discoveries included the fundamental laws of motion in the universe, one of which says every action always has an opposite and equal reaction. When you apply the idea of gratitude to Newton's law, it says every action of giving thanks always causes an opposite reaction of receiving, and what you receive will always be equal to the amount of gratitude you have given. This means that the very action of gratitude sets off a reaction of receiving, and the more sincerely and the more deeply grateful you feel, in other words, the more gratitude you give, the more you will receive. The golden thread of gratitude. Dating back thousands and thousands of years to the earliest recordings of humankind, the power of gratitude was preached and practiced, and from there was passed on through the centuries, sweeping across the continents, permeating one civilization and culture to the next. The major religions of Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism all have gratitude at their core. Muhammad said that gratitude for the abundance you have received is the best insurance that the abundance will continue. Buddha said that you have no cause for anything but gratitude and joy. Lao Tzu said that if you rejoice in the way things are, the whole world will belong to you. Krishna said that whatever he is offered, he accepts with joy. King David spoke of giving thanks to the whole world for everything between the heavens and the earth. And Jesus said, "Thank you" before he performed each miracle. From the Australian Aborigines to the African Maasai and Zulu, from the American Navajo, Shawnee, and Cherokee to the Tahitians, Eskimo, and Maori, the practice of gratitude is at the very root of most indigenous traditions. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies within yourself. These are the words by Tecumseh, Shawnee Native American leader. History is laden with famous figures who practiced gratitude and whose achievements put them amongst the greatest human beings who have ever lived. Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King Jr., the Dalai Lama, Leonardo da Vinci, Plato, Shakespeare, Aesop, Blake, Emerson, Dickens, Proust, Descartes, Lincoln, Jung, Newton, Einstein, and many, many more. Albert Einstein's scientific discoveries changed the way we see the universe. And when asked about his monumental achievements, he spoke only of giving thanks to others. One of the most brilliant minds of all time thanked other people over 100 times a day for the work they had done. Is it any wonder that so many of life's mysteries were revealed to Albert Einstein? Is it any wonder that Albert Einstein made some of the greatest scientific discoveries in history? He practiced gratitude every single day of his life, and in return, he received many forms of abundance. When Isaac Newton was asked how he had achieved the scientific discoveries he had made, he said that he stood on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton, recently voted the greatest contributor to science in humankind, was also grateful to those men and women who lived before him. The scientists, philosophers, inventors, discoverers, and prophets who practiced gratitude reaped its results, and most were aware of its inherent power. Yet still gratitude's power is unknown to most people today. Because to experience the magic of gratitude in your life, you have to practice it.